Week, college students across the country are bringing photo frames, mini fridges, and their dogs. Most colleges and universities don't allow students to have animals within the residence halls. However, due to recent events within the past 3 years, this might be changing. Many institutions hold specific no-pet policies within their residence halls for many reasons. This includes the threats related to health and safety of other students, potential damage to property, financial and organizational burden to hall administrators, and the fundamental nature and purpose of residence halls. But what happens when a student with a disability requires the assistance of an animal to function and complete day-to-day tasks? In 1968, Title VIII of the Civil Rights Act, commonly referred to as the Fair Housing Act, was designed to end segregated housing. In response to little change from the country, Congress passed the Fair Housing Amendments Act in 1988, which stated any housing made unavailable to persons because of race, religion, sex, national origin, familial status, or disability would be prohibited and considered illegal. Higher education institutions have understood and complied with the presence of service animals for students with disabilities. However, comfort animals are a more recent trend in university housing agendas. In March 2011, the Americans with Disabilities Act defined a service animal as a dog that is individually trained to do work or perform tasks for persons with a disability. Once used almost exclusively as guide dogs for individuals with visual impairments, today's service animals are well beyond the typical guide dog and can include animals assisting individuals with everything from peanut sensitivity to hearing impairments, autism, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. With this increased use of service animals, universities have also seen a rise in the use of therapy animals. Therapy animals, which are usually personal pets, serve their owners as goal-directed intervention animals. Typically, these animals have no training to complete the task assumed and can range in species. Both the FHA and ADA have asserted that provided a student has a documented disability with statement of an animal's assistance clearly connected to serving the student as a result of his or her disability, the use of service and therapy animals are permitted in university housing. This news policy was first challenged in the 2011 U.S. v. University of Nebraska at Kearney case. Student Brittany Hamilton, represented by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, citing the Fair Housing Act, sued UNK. Hamilton, diagnosed with depression, was denied the use of an assistance animal prescribed by her doctor. UNK denied her accommodation request to be an exception in the no-pet policy, stating the university was not governed by HUD to permit therapy animals. The court ruled in favor of Hamilton and HUD, stating that the university did qualify as a personal dwelling under the FHA and that emotional support animals do qualify under ADA. With continued updates and confirmed policies being issued by HUD as recent as April 2013, universities are on high alert. With litigation risk and questionable future implications at hand, campus administrators are educating themselves and taking necessary precautions. With this ongoing conversation about service and comfort animals, university housing being included in HUD policy enforcement, and student needs changing, many institutions will find themselves navigating the future with courage.